Hello friends, my name is Mani and welcome to our care. So today in this video we're gonna share the entire journey for a candidate who wanted to become a pharmacist. So we have received a lot of calls for the student who have done B Pharma, M Pharma and who wanted to pursue their career as a pharmacist in Germany. So I would be sharing the entire roadmap along with the documentation which are required, the visa prospects, the accommodation, the language, and most importantly the salary. So all these things would be shared in this video. Make sure that you watch this video up till end, because then only it will be possible for you to understand the process and have an idea that how you can become a pharmacist in Germany. So I have noted down certain important points with me. So the first is, when you wanted to become a pharmacist, you should have a valid passport, at least with a validity of 6 months. So whenever you apply to ABDA official website in Germany, you need to have a valid passport, right? It should be at least 6 months with a validation. Second document is your all the language certificate, the German language certificate, which is the most important part. Till the time you do not have B2, you cannot apply to this site, you cannot apply to this council. They will not verify your documents, right? The third is you need a police clearance certificate. Again, when you apply, it should not be older than 6 months. The fourth, the most important, is your degree. So all your documents, if you have done B Pharma or if you have done M Pharma, should be you should have your degree, which should be H plus on NABN. If your university is not H plus on NABN, then it will be the different case together, that we have to provide one-to-one counseling, right? Apart from these documents, if you have done any work in any of the company, then you need a work experience certificate, a proper work experience certificate, which should have a starting and the ending date. It should be on a proper letterhead along with the stamp. Most important, right? Yes, of course, you need a CV. Without CV and cover letter, you cannot apply to ABDA Council in Germany, right? So this ABDA Council is just the council where all the pharmacists need to apply with these documents. Then they provide you with a date where you have to clear up the paper, and once you clear up the paper, then you have a license to work as a pharmacist, right? Till the time you do not have a license to work as a pharmacist, you cannot work in Germany as a pharmacist, right? Now, the most important question which has been asked is, do I really need to know the German language, and why? See, when you wanted to become a pharmacist, you need to know the local language, right? So the local language means you need to know the German language. Now it has levels A1, A2, B1, B2. So this council might be receiving n number of applications on the behalf of A1, on the behalf of A2. So that is the reason why they have kept a parameter of B2. The candidate who has all the documents, then only they're going to verify the documents, and then only they can provide you with the date. So you need to know the B2 before applying to this council. I would be sharing the link of this council in my description. You can go through it, right? So you have submitted the documents to the council and you know the German language. So during learning the German language, what you can do is, once you start up your journey that you wanted to become a pharmacist in Germany, you wanted to work in Germany as a pharmacist, then it takes at least a year, minimum 1 year or minimum 8 months. During that span of 8 months, you can collect all your documents, get them translated from Germany, get them legalized from Germany, and you can save it 3-4 months. Very important, right? So if you do this after your B2, then you're going to invest like 4 months to get all these things done. Not 4 months, at least 3 months, because you're sitting in India, or maybe you're sitting in your home country, which could be India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, anywhere in Asia, right? So if you're sitting in non-European country and doing all these stuff, that takes time. So do it as soon as possible when you start up your journey, right? So you're going to save this time. Now, the third important point which you have to do is, you have to prepare for this paper which is known as FSP paper. So once you prepare for this paper for pharmacist to clear up the license, which is your FSP paper, then you should know the C1. Why C1? Or you should prepare this FSP paper. Once you prepare this FSP paper, during this preparation, they train you as a C1. They train you in C1 because this C1 consists the technical words, the technical things which a pharmacist should know. So if you wanted to become a pharmacist, then this FSP preparation is very important. If you wanted to become a doctor in medical, then the FSP preparation will be different. If you wanted to become a dentist, then this FSP preparation would be different. So in all the streams, this preparation is different because all the professions consist the different technical words. Hope you're getting my point, right? So this preparation of FSP is very important. We generally prefer that you should do this FSP preparation from Germany, though we help our students, or we help the students who are taking the services from us, that we give them a brief idea in the form of case studies, but we generally prefer that you land up to Germany and do this. So the duration of this course is between 40 to 60 days. That depends, right? So it is minimum 40 to 50 days. So this is what you have to keep in mind. So the most important question the students ask: should I really need to know the German language from India? Can I go on the behalf of A2 and B1 to Germany? I personally feel you should go on the behalf of B2. There's a very valid reason about it. So whenever you go on the behalf of A1, A2 or B1, the visa rejection rate is very high because you don't know the local language. Secondly, when you go on the behalf of A1, A2, B1, then you have a language visa. Within this duration of 8 months to 1 year, you need to learn up the language, you need to clear the FSP paper, you need to have the license and everything. So this duration of time is very limited. So you cannot perform your language, your FSP paper and everything during this duration of time. So we personally feel that all your paperwork, all your language should be done in your home country, because you will be saving a huge amount of money, firstly. Secondly, you will be not falling under the category that your visa is about to get expired, which is, we rarely receive a lot of calls and the problems where the student contact us and call us from Germany, that the consultant asked us just to fly to Germany. Please don't do this. Fly with a valid reason, with a valid passport duration, with a valid visa duration, I would say, rather than a passport duration, right? Now, the very important roadmap which you should also keep in mind when you wanted to pursue for Germany is as to become a pharmacist, that what all questions are being asked during FSP preparation. So it is generally an oral based paper and a theory based paper, but majorly it's an oral based paper. So there will be a doctor who can ask you certain questions which is related to pharmacist, and so basically it's an oral paper and more towards a case study based paper, right? And if I talk about the salary, that if you wanted to become a pharmacist, what should be the salary, minimum salary? So minimum salary is 3,000 euros, 2,800 euros, or it will be beyond this limit. It is according to the labor law, it has to be minimum 2,500 euros. So generally it is 3,000 euros for the students who wanted to become a pharmacist. And believe me, there's a huge requirement of pharmacists in Germany, and you can work in clinics, you can work in various places, hospitals, private, and there's a huge demand. Now, most important, how to get the license, where to register the license. So every state has a different procedure. There are certain states where the FSP preparation is 6 months. There are certain states where the FSP paper is in every 6 months. There are certain states where the FSP paper is in every month. So you have to register yourself into different states, and accordingly you have to perform, you have to coordinate. So we cannot stick to this state. Okay, this is Munich, so Munich might have the different rules and regulations. Frankfurt might have the different rules and regulations in the terms that one state might fasten up the process and the other state might slow the process. So we always share our experience with the past candidates and share with the students. So this is all about for the students who wanted to become a pharmacist. And if you have any question, if you wanted to start up your process, if you wanted to know more about pharmacy, you can call us, contact us. We would be very happy to provide you end-to-end solution about your accommodation, about your learning up a language, sending you there in Germany, helping you for the FSP paper, and helping you as a mentorship. Thank you so much for watching this video.